A young, not yet recognized breed of decorative dogs, bred in the middle of the 20th century. Among the ancestors of these dogs are Lhasa Apso and Maltese lapdogs. Playful, agile, full of energy, they have become the favorites of many families. Despite his diminutive size, Kai Leo is a vigilant watchman who is extremely distrustful of strangers. Indoor dog that does not need a lot of space. Kai Leo is an amazing, very beautiful breed of miniature decorative dogs, which was bred just over half a century ago. In this dog, literally everything is beautiful. Long, silky hair, and a proportional tightly knit body and a wide muzzle, with small dark rather meaningful eyes. Characteristic features of the breed. Kai Leo is a small proportionally built dog, whose height at the withers ranges from 20 to 31 centimeters. Sexual dimorphism in this breed is rather weak, so there are no significant differences between boys and girls. Kai Leo has a well knocked down strong bone and moderately developed muscles. He has a wide, not very long back, a pronounced high withers, a rounded croup, a short neck and a taut belly. The forelegs and hind legs are straight, wide apart, with rounded paws, soft pink pads and short nails. The tail is short, thick, erect, densely covered with long hair. Kai Leo's head is large, but not massive, rounded in outline, with a slightly convex nape, a rounded arch, and a clear transition from a wide forehead to the bridge of the nose. The muzzle is wide, short, with a rather large wide nose, small jaws and thin lips. The eyes are small, dark, widely spaced, rounded. The ears are large, drooping, V-shaped, with rounded tips, covered with thick long hair. The coat is long, soft, straight or slightly wavy, without a characteristic short undercoat. On the face, it folds into a very attractive mustache and goatee, and on the back it lies in even lines, forming a beautiful parting. The color is usually white with black spots, but the standard provides for golden fawn, graphite and even black colors. The history of the creation of the breed. The Kai Leo breed was bred relatively recently in 1950 in the United States. To create it, a group of enthusiasts from San Francisco crossed the representatives of the Maltese lapdog and the Lhasa Apso, the descendants of which became the founders of the new breed. The name Kai Leo was coined by one of the leading zoologists of our time, Harriet Lynn. To do this, she combined the widespread Tibetan folk name of the dog Kai with the English word lion, that is, lion. The name suits this little dog who has an incredibly luxurious mane of long, silky hair. The new breed received official recognition in 1973, but it is still considered quite rare, even in the United States. The reason for this, first of all, is the rather young age of this breed, as well as the rather low fertility of its representatives. But as for people's love and recognition, Kai Leo has plenty of them nowadays. In almost every country there are thematic clubs for lovers of this breed. Kai Leo. Main character traits. Kai Leo is a cheerful, friendly dog with a very peaceful, docile, but a little shy disposition. She is quite playful, but she will not be naughty and vain. Parting from the owner is difficult enough for her, but at the same time she will rather be sad than spoil his things. This dog is quite tolerant of small children and pets, almost never snaps or bites. But she is afraid of strangers and rarely lets them near her. In general, Kai Leo is a sweet, kind, sociable dog, which at the same time has a natural gift of tact and unobtrusiveness. She is respectful of the owner's personal space and naturally demands the same from him. Therefore, it is very important that she has her own corner in the house where she can retire. Kai Leo, features of care and maintenance. Kai Leo is a typical lapdog, which, although it has a thick silky coat, is very afraid of the cold and sudden changes in temperature. Therefore, walking this pet in the autumn-winter period should be done in the warm overalls protected from wind and snow. Caring for Kai Leo is quite simple, but when choosing this breed, you should take into account the fact that this dog will need to be combed out regularly, at least 2 times a week. In addition, it should be bathed 1 to 2 times a week, ears and eyes should be cleaned. There is no need to trim it, but light trimming is still encouraged. Kai Leo, the characteristics of the training. Kai Leo is a cute, obedient dog that does not have pronounced intellectual abilities. However, with systematic work, she can easily master all the main commands. At the same time, she will always strive to please the owner, which greatly simplifies training. When breeding the Kai Leo breed, great attention is paid to character and temperament. Kai Leo is kind and friendly only to the members of the family in which he lives. From the Lhasa Apso, he adopted a distrust of strangers and therefore will be an excellent watchman. Kai Leo does not bark in vain, but he is not afraid of people either. Kai Leo, cons. Kai Leo is a long-haired dog, so before buying it, you should not forget that this cute miracle will shed from time to time. Therefore, for people with an allergy to wool, as well as those who love cleanliness above all, this dog is absolutely not suitable. It is not worth buying it for business people who are away from home for a long time, since it needs regular live communication. Price. You can adopt a Keeleo at a much lower cost than buying one from a breeder. The cost to adopt a Keeleo is around $200 in order to cover the expenses of caring for the dog before adoption. In contrast, buying Keeleos from breeders can be prohibitively expensive. They usually cost anywhere from $700 to $1,300 US dollars.